Hello, I'm Nicole and we'll be talking about World Mental Health Day. It's an international day for global mental health education, awareness, and advocacy against social stigma. It was first celebrated in 1992 at the initiative of the World Federation for Mental Health, a global mental health organization with members and contacts in more than 150 countries. This day, each October, thousands of supporters come to celebrate this annual awareness program to bring attention to mental illness and its major effects on people's lives worldwide. In some countries, this day is part of an awareness week, such as Mental Health Week in Australia. In this next clip, Alain Rodriguez will be interviewing Ms. Estrada and Ms. Tratsoy and asking them questions about mental health awareness and how we can reach out.
What do you think is the most common issue that students face in regards to their mental health, and how do you think it can be treated?
I think one of the most common issues we deal with, particularly here at the school level, is anxiety, especially at our school because we are such a challenging environment. You know, one of the top schools in the nation. I think that we try to help students as best as possible. We try to give them tips. They can always come to the school counselors or the mental health coordinators, and we can give them guidance on how to help with their anxiety. Be it we give them tips where we can tell them how to meditate, how to breathe, things like that, and we can also get them additional services if that anxiety gets the best of them.
Okay, thank you. Recent research has suggested that mental illness in society at large has increased significantly, especially in teenagers. Do you think this is true? And if so, what are the causes behind this?
I definitely think it's true. I think it's not just with teens, but I want to say with everybody, right? With adults, with teens, with kids. I think it has a lot to do with our pandemic, even before that, but especially now it has to do with 2020, even 2021. There has been a lot of forced isolation, if you will, where a lot of kids have been on MSO. All of a sudden they have to make that transition from MSO to being, an actual live school, so that in itself is a change or a transition. So that can even cause kids to have anxiety, depression, I think a lot of it has to do with not having their social circle that they used to have because they've been so isolated for 2020. And I think lastly, it also has to do a lot with social media exposure. We're being exposed to way too much through different platforms. So I think it's a lot of things and not just one thing.
Is there a student or client which you remember counseling which has had a disastrous situation but overcame that situation and became better and more resilient as a result of it? And if so, can this person or multiple people serve as an inspiration for the students in this school?
Yes, I've definitely met a lot of students, adults, kids, especially kids in the foster care system when I used to work outside of the school and for the community. So yes, I want to say I've met a lot of success stories with these kids where some of them have been traumatized. They didn't grow up in the best of households, but now they're very resilient. And because of therapy, because of talking to someone that maybe wasn't, mom and dad, or talking to somebody that they had near them, but actually seeking out professional help, I've seen that they've really changed things around and they know how to cope and they're very resilient. So yes, they can have success stories.
Okay. If students have any issues in regards to their mental health, where can they reach out for help?
So we have several people available here at school that can help them out. The first line of defense is Ms. Pelaez and myself, Ms. Estrada, who are the school counselors, and we're here every day, 7:20 to 2:20. I deal with students' last names M through Z. Ms. Pelaez has last names A through L, although we can see anybody. If you need somebody immediately, we will be there for you. If you need somebody else and we feel like you need any additional outside help, like our mental health coordinator, Ms. Trastoy, Mr. Dorius, who's also here, is one of our mental health coordinators. Ms. Trastoy is here on Mondays. Mr. Dorius is here every day for a couple of hours a day. We can put you in contact with them, as well as outside agencies should you need any more in-depth help.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you guys for watching, and happy World Mental Health Day.